Pretty good about that.
Hi guys, it's me, Boog!
And Dad!
And today we are going to be getting started on Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, we're continuing on more here with our coverage of the Nintendo Switch 2. And this is basically the setup video here. So when you first power it on, this is what you're going to see. So the first thing you're going to do is going to pick your language. So we'll let Boog kind of go from there. He's controlling it down here with the Pro Controller.
Yeah,
which
pretty much, of course, you got all your languages here.
Right.
We'll go with English. Me and Dad don't know any other languages.
That's true. Oh, sorry. Got your little tube in there.
We're from the Americas here. Okay, so then you got your
legal gibberish to have to...
license agreements here.
Right, so once you take the rest of your life to read all of this, then yeah, you probably need to agree to that. We're gonna move on here.
Okay, so we're gonna cut real quick and get connected to our internet.
Yeah, so it's gonna search.
Okay, so now we are here with the parts that we've all been waiting for, the save data.
Yeah, so after you...
actually, the update data here.
Yeah, after you connect to your internet, whatever it is that you use, the next screen will come up as this, the system update. So you're going to have to do this first. So about to download update data. You continue setting up while the update downloads. So that's cool. So Boog's going to hit next. Now we're going to need a time zone here, Boog. So we're going to be
I think we'll... So the update's been complete.
Yeah, that was actually really fast. Update complete and start system transfer. So we're gonna hit next. And now, what do we got there, Boog?
If you have a micro SD express memory card, insert it. You can use the inserted micro SD express card to store data for downloadable software, screenshots, etc.
Right, and of course we do have one pre-order, but it's not here yet, so we don't have that. So we'll have to skip that one for now.
First, sign into your Nintendo account. Use the same Nintendo account you used on the source Nintendo Switch system.
Yes, so give us there just a second to do that.
Okay, now we're on the TV.
Yes, so we have actually switched the Switch for the first time.
Yes.
Yes, so yeah, so now we it's in the dock, and Boog will kind of tilt a little bit, show you our setup down below there, so you can see there he is.
Try to ignore all the other action figure stuff.
Yes, yeah, there he is in the dock, top of the little popcorn stand there, and yeah, so we're in TV mode now.
Yes.
All right, Boog, so let's see what the rest of this setup is like. Some nice little peaceful elevator music here.
Success.
All right.
Yep, and now just time for Dad to put on his safety protectors.
Yeah, I think we're gonna skip that. Just shows you how to put those little things on if you actually use those.
And then you can choose your style. Then can download update data. Details of the problem are ready for review.
All right.
Connection to the server was lost. Uh-oh.
All right.
Okay, guess it's now time to transfer over now.
Yeah, so now what I've learned from a couple other YouTubers that got the system earlier than we did, I guess sometime last night or even some folks had it yesterday, when you get to this part, if you're planning on doing a system transfer, this is the time to do it. You don't want to skip this because apparently it's very difficult to go back and do this later without completely resetting your system. So now is the time for this, so we're going to grab our other Switch.
Yeah.
And see how smoothly this goes. This is supposed to be pretty.
Yeah, I don't know if you're able to do this on the TV, so we may have to go back into handheld mode for this.
Yes, kind of the way she's showing it there.
Yeah.
All right, so give us just a second.
Be right back again.
All right, so now we're taking it out of dock mode. I think for the transfer, we need both of the switches to be kind of close together is what it's saying. So I'm gonna remove the camera here. Oops, sorry about that. And there is our switch that we're going to be transferring from. Not our original switch. That's actually that OLED. So that's pretty much where all Boog's stuff is saved at the moment.
Yeah, normally all the, that's pretty much the channel stuff too.
Yeah, so that's kind of like, so you can see here, it's saying, just ask if you want to, you know, transfer it over, and your options are basically start it or don't transfer. So we're going to hit the start and kind of see what happens. What's it say, Boog?
So we need to update first.
Oh, we got to do the update first. Okay. So we'll let it update and then we'll come back and join you.
So the update's been complete.
Yeah, that was actually really fast. Update complete and start system transfer. So we're going to hit next. And now, what do we got there, Big?
If you have a micro SD express memory card, insert it. You can use the inserted micro SD express card to store data for downloadable software, screenshots, etc.
Right, and of course we do have one pre-order, but it's not here yet, so we don't have that. So we'll have to skip that one for now.
First, sign into your Nintendo account.
Alright.
Use the same Nintendo account you used on the source Nintendo Switch system.
Yes, so give us there just a second to do that.
Oh, it's you.
Oh wait, so now password has been put in.
So we have found Dadhausen.
Right, Dadhausen, which is, yeah, my account.
Dad's account.
Yeah, which is a nice there. So that was pretty good.
Move the system and the source system close together to transfer data.
Yeah, so it wants them kind of side by side like this.
Gotta connect to an AC adapter to start downloading.
Oh, okay, so give us a second to do that.
Anyways, here we go.
Yeah, so you do have to plug it up to an AC adapter, which we've got that accomplished. And I think now it's time to let the fun begin.
Okay, so we need to do this, I'm guessing, on... Yeah. So we need to go to Home and then select Settings, System, Transfer Nintendo Switch 2. Okay.
All right, so now we have to go back to, looks like, to the
the
home menu on the original Switch that you're transferring from.
Classic Switch. So we need to go to, guess System will work. So, guess System. Now we scroll down. There you go.
So what did that say?
So
It actually tells you to transfer to
system
Switch 2?
transferred to Nintendo Switch 2.
All right, cool.
So the system's data will be transferred to Nintendo Switch 2 system. To complete the transfer, you will need an internet connection and Nintendo account. Okay.
All right. Now we'll be testing the internet connection. All right, kind of read to them what it's saying there because we can't read all that.
Okay, so let's see. So transfer your system. You can keep playing compatible Nintendo Switch software on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Yes.
Some Nintendo games will not be supported or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Visit Nintendo's website. Yeah. Okay.
They pretty much have backwards compatibility, which we know that.
Make sure your Nintendo Switch 2 system is nearby, which is done. And now we wait.
Please wait.
Okay. So that was another system thing. Will be removed from the system and okay.
So I guess any profiles you have that's not actually tied to your account, it won't transfer those over.
Well, actually it will.
Oh, it will. Okay.
Or let's see. Users who have not linked a Nintendo account will be removed from the system and transferred to the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Yes.
So all those people will be removed because we don't.
Well, no, it'll move them over to Switch 2.
Oh, okay.
Save data for the following software will be removed from the system and transferred to the Switch 2. So we got Brilliant Diamond, Let's Go Pikachu, and pretty much just going down the list.
Okay, look like everything. Main thing we need is Breath of the Wild. And Tears of the Kingdom.
Neither.
What?
So I guess this is all just the free updates, pretty much. Either free updates or no updates, one of the two.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I think you have to pay for that.
What?
Yep, okay, so we need 2 AC adapters.
Oh, lovely. Well, the other one's right there. Give us just a second. All right,
There
so
you go.
now
So
both of your switches must be connected to an AC adapter.
Yes.
So now we've accomplished that very pan-the-cheeks task.
Yes. Okay, next. Searching. Okay, there we go.
So I guess they've found each other.
Now we're back to Switch 2, and now we start download.
All right. Yes. It has begun.
So I don't know if this is going to move over Dad's data, and then if it's just going to be Dad's data, or if it'll be mine too.
Right.
That we'll have to see. So now we are. So time is calculating.
What is that? What does that say?
Sending save data, connect to an AC adapter each system to keep them near each other. And now it's calculating time. The system will restart during the process.
Okay, so we've started it, and
so about
21 minutes left. All right, so you guys can kind of see how this works. We're obviously not going to keep this rolling for 21 minutes. We'll let you know when it's done. But yeah, so it's gonna move everything over. I mean, this is 8 years worth of data, so I'm sure it's a good bit. I don't think 21 minutes is too bad, especially since it wasn't loving our internet connection out here at first.
Yeah.
But apparently it's found it, so yeah, it's kind of doing its business. All right, we'll let you know how it works out.
Yes.
See you in 21 minutes.
Okay, so the download is now complete.
Yeah, so it said it took about 20 minutes, and I would say that's probably close to right. Big, maybe a little less.
Yep, so pretty much the Switch 1's, the OLED now says data has been sent. Please wait until the process is complete on the Nintendo Switch 2. And now it is complete, so download complete. Software will be downloaded later.
Okay.
Next.
Not really sure what that means, but downloaded later. Is in like how much later?
I guess like after this, I guess.
Okay.
The tutorial's done. Next screenshots and videos will be imported from the micro SD card that was being used from the Nintendo Switch system. Okay.
Oh, okay. So this is your save data then, because I think your save data goes. Well, I don't know. I don't even know this.
Well, also with like screenshots and stuff.
Okay.
So let's see. I don't really know where to answer with this. Well, we don't have an SD card on this Switch yet, so.
Yes. So we just have to say I don't have that yet.
Data can also be imported from the okay.
Later on?
Yeah, later on.
Okay, so that's good. So when we get one, we'll do that. I don't even know if we need all those screenshots on there. That'll be up for you to decide.
System transfer complete.
Yes, so the transfer is done.
The theme color from the source system will be carried over. Okay, so I guess I'll make it. Okay, we're dark now.
Yeah, get a nice setup complete.
Setup complete.
Oh, look at that glare. Like I can see the roof.
Exactly.
We're outside in our little pavilion thing.
Yeah, setup complete. To go to the home menu, press the home button.
All right, this glare is pretty bad. Can we set it a little bit there? There we go. So not staring at the roof. Now it's big. Now we can actually get an idea of what the screen looks like. I'm very curious. Haven't seen anything but just the white background.
So here we go. So, yep, there you go. So we have everyone's there, all of our save files, and then now I think everything's just being downloaded now.
Oh, so it's actually downloading right now?
I think so.
Can we play anything? What does that say?
I guess, let's see, is there anything, I guess if we grabbed like, okay.
So it looks like all the games are still downloading, huh?
Well, they're paused right now, so.
Oh, okay.
So let's see, download the software first. Let's see what happens if we do that. Okay. Okay, so now we're currently downloading Mario Bros. Wonder right now.
So we may have to go in and do this like one at a time or something?
Maybe.
Or, okay.
You know.
But yeah, everything looks like it did on our OLED. Now I'm wondering if we switch back to the OLED right quick, Big. Just curious, does everything still stay the same on that? Like, is it just making a copy of it, or yeah?
Oh, okay. So pretty much yes. So me and Dad are still here, but everyone
we're also
else
here.
Well, Janet. Well, yeah.
We're trying to be here, getting close to.
Will people stop calling Dad for 5 minutes, please?
Right.
Anyway, so pretty much you could see that. You know, we have all of our non-Link characters are now over here and have been removed from here.
Okay, so it only keeps the linked characters. And how do we have so many non-Link characters? Is this like
this is just
stuff you do?
Characters that we've created? Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So this is like, you know, cousin Popal's save files.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yes,
gotcha. Maybe Collins, Popal's, other people that play the system occasionally.
Yeah, of course, Dean's save file.
Of course, yes,
of course, Dean has a save file.
So just pretty much makes a copy of what you had before. So this Switch looks like it's still going to be completely functional to do whatever you'd like to do with it, I guess.
Well, let's see, not quite. So to play this game, you'll need to load the virtual... Okay, so pretty much you can just move but I think we may have to move like the virtual game card over to here to be able to play these games, I think. But I think that's how it works.
Okay.
So
we'll have to figure out how that works.
Yeah, so pretty much, yeah. I'll have to get into that.
Yeah, that'll be a whole different thing. So maybe you can't play a lot of those games.
I guess let's test this out. Virtual game cards on the Switch. So we'll just go under me. And okay, so yeah, this is all the virtual game cards we have.
Now, does that mean like just the games we've downloaded?
Yep.
That we don't have an actual cartridge for?
Yep.
Okay.
And this is how you would be able to transfer it over to that. So it pretty much be the equivalent of taking it out and putting it in there.
Oh,
so you have to pretty much do that.
So if I want to play, like, say, Tears of the Kingdom over here, I have to go to here.
Yeah, we had to go to here, click on Tears of the Kingdom, and then load on other system, and then go through all the things to do that.
Okay, is this the one where it only lets you do it for a certain amount of time?
Yes, but I think you can do it an unlimited amount of time, so.
Oh, okay. So, like, but your time limit is like 2 weeks or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, only 2 weeks to beat Breath of the Wild?
Well,
But you said you could do it again if it expires.
yeah.
So, like, we went to loan Sis a game.
Like, yeah, that's pretty much like, yeah, if we wanted to, we could loan Sis a game if we wanted to.
Okay, okay. Or if I wanted to use this system to play something, that's how you would have to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, got it, how that works now. Okay, that's kind of cool. So now we're just waiting, I guess, for our kind of games to download. So at this point, can we try the eShop? Are we able to go there and just look around?
Okay,
Nose
so,
around?
well, here we go. So we can take a look at all our options here. So we got Nintendo Switch Online, of course.
I think, can you prop it up where we don't have the angle? It's really glaring big time off the
Right.
screen. But the screen looks beautiful from what I can see. Yeah, that's much better.
Here you go. You can kind of see it compared to...
Yeah, so I'm not sure how it's going to pick up.
So you can see it compared to the OLED here.
Yeah, and the OLED obviously is very nice too. So yeah. It's not drastically.
It looks this
better.
one. Okay, so here we go. So we got it pretty much all downloaded and done, and now we're here on the home screen.
Yes, absolutely.
So you do have to go in once you transfer it over. You do have to go in and pretty much download. I'm pretty sure download. You know, you got to download the games and then pretty much download the games and.
So it seems like it's downloading each individual game. Of course, these are all the ones that you bought virtually. I'm assuming.
Well, not virtually. There are some like Mario Kart. We have the original version for, or well, no, it may be the. Actually, you may be right. I think it is the downloaded ones. So yeah.
Right.
So yeah, pretty much all the downloaded stuff. So I think this will pretty much just be the DLC. Pretty sure.
Yeah, because I think when you have a.
So right now we're downloading Hyrule Warriors right now.
Yes, which we bought that virtually, but I think if you have a cartridge, when you slide the cartridge in, I think that's when it's going to tell you to download the update for that particular game.
Yes.
So yeah, like I bet if we shoved
like for Odyssey, for example.
Yes.
That's one that has a free update. So we put the Mario Odyssey card in, then it would probably update the game.
Yeah, I think that's how that's going to work with that. So right now it's working on all our virtual games, so that's just taking a little bit of time. But yeah, I think the screen looks really good. Boo's going to turn on the OLED, and we'll give you a little comparison. I know it's going to be hard to tell because we're obviously filming this with a iPhone camera, so I'm not sure how much you'll be able to tell. But the screen is very, very nice. I can't say if it's better than OLED or not. I mean, it is LCD, which is generally not as good as OLED, but I still think it looks really, really nice. That's the OLED, and this is the new Switch.
And then pretty much for this, kind of just to give you the update of what kind of happens to the OLED after you do it. So pretty much now, if you want to play any of the games, you do kind of have to do the virtual game card situation. Or you just put the game in if you want to pretty much play it.
Right, so click on one of them, Boog, and it'll ask for...
So let's see, like for Hyrule Warriors, it's downloaded, so you'll need to get the virtual game card from the Switch 2.
And can you walk us to how you would, just that one menu you were at, show us how to do that?
So here you go. So, well, I guess we'll go through all the icons we have here. So we got Nintendo Switch Online, Game Chat, the new feature here.
Yes.
News, Nintendo eShop, Album, Game Share, Controllers, Virtual Game Cards, System Settings, and Sleep Mode. So we'll go into Game Share, which pretty sure this is how you would do it. Let's see. Or actually, no. I don't think this is the right one. I think it's this one.
Yeah, you were into something earlier. I think it was...
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think this is the virtual game cards
So
here.
virtual game cards,
So here you go. So if, like I said, if you want to play Hyrule Warriors, just click on this. You just load on other system, and pretty much you go through all that.
Yeah, which that one would pick it up.
Which is pretty much the exact same way of how you would do it with transferring over the data.
Yes.
It's pretty much the same thing.
And that's what I'm not really sure about, like you said, as far as what's the difference going to be between the virtual cards and the sharing, right, Big? Because it did look like it was two separate things. So it's like, what's the difference,
Yeah. I don't know.
Still question marks. It's day one. Lots of stuff to learn here. So anyway, back to the settings. Couple things. I'm not sure where our screen brightness is. So, but we're going to start here in the display. First thing is the HDR output. So this does do 4K, 60 frames per second in some situations. Can't say it's all situations, but so first thing you want to do is HDR. That's your 4K. So if you have a 4K TV, make sure that's switched on. And then, of course, below that is going to be your TV resolution. We did automatic, so that means the system will automatically pick up whatever the highest your TV can take and throw it to it
without exploding.
So if it's 4K, 1080p, 720p, whatever it is. So RGB range, we're going to leave that on automatic. Screen size, that will be after you put it on your TV. If you have some, if you have some, if your image is not fitting exactly on your screen just right, you can adjust it there. Screen burn-in reduction, always want to leave that on because you don't want to damage your really fancy 95-inch LCD TV. So definitely keep that feature on. And then match TV power state. So I like that one too. So that basically means when you turn your TV off, your switch will go off. So that's kind of cool. 120 hertz output. I have no idea what that means. So, no, that's your 120, per second. So I think as long as your TV, that's kind of like, I think the refresh rate for your TV. So as long as your TV can match that. And again, it just says there, outputs video at 120 hertz when supported by both TV and software. So
120 hertz video is supported by 1080p and 1440 P TV resolution.
Right. So for a handheld, this thing has got some amazing juice in it. The power is very impressive. HDR output, and we just got it set for all software. And adjust HDR. I'm not sure what that's going to be. I'm not going to play with that yet, though, because I'm not sure how that works out. And then the other thing that we wanted to do was, what else is there? A Me setting below that. Got Me.
You can make your Me.
Of course, Me's are still a thing.
Amiibos is also still a thing.
Got some themes. It's literally back and white. They've added nothing else.
Yeah, you can change what color
I'm still looking for the screen brightness, notifications.
I think that may be here, maybe. Let's see.
Would have thought, but we didn't see it. Or no, you're in system now.
No,
So
not there. Let's see. There you go. Same thing.
okay, so there it is. Auto brightness. Okay, that's good. We have it now.
That's maximum brightness.
Okay.
And this is maximum darkness.
Yeah, I think auto's good.
Yeah.
I think it just kind of senses the light around it and kind of adjusts to where you're at. We're outside right now too, so a little bit different. Then below that we have Bluetooth audio. So this is where you can hook up to your headsets, right, babe?
I guess here you go. We could just go through all this. So you got support / health and safety at the top.
Right.
Airplane mode.
Yes.
And screen brightness. Bluetooth audio. Internet. Parental controls that Dad always likes to put on. That I turn them off all the time.
What?
Yeah, you didn't hear anything. Assembly. Or accessibility, I think. Yes.
Okay.
Accessibility. There you go.
Got it.
Data management.
So I will go back to that, babe. It's kind of important. So your system memory. So we have...
so we got 210 gigabytes of free space.
right. As soon as we get a few games, that'll be it. And of course, this part that's darked out is darked out. This is your SD card. And we don't have one of those yet. So it's going to be blacked out until we get that in and set up. All right. So what else we got here, babe? Software data.
Users.
Okay. Users. Yep. That all transferred over from our OLED.
Controllers and accessories.
Very nice.
Audio.
Okay.
Display. That we were just at. Me. Amiibo. Themes. Notifications. Sleep mode. And system.
Go back to sleep mode. So you can auto sleep playing on system screen 10 minutes. Auto sleep connect to TV 1 hour. Auto sleep play in media
Oh yeah,
center.
so you can kind of like, if you're not messing with it a while, eventually just turn itself off. And
Yeah.
choose like how long you want that to take.
Okay. And you got some options to, play wake up sound in TV mode. Keep wired connection active in sleep mode. Is that about it, Boog?
Yep, we got wake up when AC adapter is disconnected, and that's it.
Okay, but there's one way too. There's a setting here somewhere you could change the battery life, and it gives you an option I saw to only charge to 90%, which that's what I'm kind of what I'm looking for to try to find.
Let's see if it's in system.
Because with these batteries, lithium batteries, they're putting these things these days.
You can also put a pin code on your system. If you
Okay, just like your phone.
that. Yeah.
Right. There it is.
There you go.
So we want to switch that on. That system battery percentage, I like. So big if you switch the top one on too. And then that'll show you actual percentage of life. And then the bottom one, that's it. Stop charging around 90%. Now what that does is obviously you don't get a 100% full charge, but in the long run, that will save your battery. So knowing they're expecting this thing to last, who knows, probably another decade, keeping the battery life is important. Because we have noticed on the Switch 1 and maybe even the OLED, you know, you started off with 2.5, 3 hours of battery life, and then within a few years, you know, you're slowly down to 2 hours, then down to 1.5 hours, 1 hour, and that's kind of what happens. So it's nice they have that option. So hopefully that'll keep that battery inside this thing working longer, you know. So that's about it as far as I can think of for the system settings. Maybe we can cruise around the eShop now.
To the eShop. Nintendo eShop.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, okay, we have to sign into our Nintendo account first.
Of course we do. All right, let's do that. We'll be right back.
Okay, so here's the eShop.
Yeah, so we're in the eShop. Of course, first thing up, Mario Kart, and then Cyberpunk, probably the biggest third-party release of launch day. A lot of people talking about that. I think that's a game where people were saying, oh, this could never run on Switch 2. And boom, there it is. So I think that's kind of like a little power display there. And then, of course, we scroll down. Looks like we have, I don't know what Split Fiction is. Not too familiar with that one. We have The Tour, which is a paid game that probably should have been a free pack-in.
Yeah.
So if you feel like you really need to have that, that's there for you. And then, of course, advertising the new Nintendo Switch 2. And then you got your Nintendo Classics, of course. And then... so Fortnite's going to be there day one, looks like. Street Fighter, what Street Fighter is that big?
Street Fighter, 6 years, 1 through 2 Fighters Edition.
Okay.
Well, there's Donkey Kong, pre-order. So now we're into pre-orders now.
Nice. So yeah, Street Fighter is one I'm definitely interested in possibly picking up. Looks very interesting. I think that's a PlayStation 5 game right now. Of course, you're going to get Madden day one, which is pretty awesome. So we haven't had any EA games, especially sports games. Geez, boo, probably since GameCube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think they supported Wii U. So that's pretty awesome that EA is back like that. Very, very cool. And that kind of shows you the power that this thing has got. Yeah, like Boog said, there's Donkey Kong. That's going to be the next big, huge Nintendo release, and that's next month, around the 4th of July or so.
Yep.
All right, so Hogwarts, and of course that's supposed to be updated version of Hogwarts for the Switch 2, which is awesome. But we have that for PS5, so don't think I'm gonna download that one. Great game, however, though. We like that one a lot. We're going to come down and keep scrolling. Oh, what else we got there, Boog? Yahaza.
So we got Hitman, and then we got our Zelda titles here.
Okay.
So I'm guessing these are either like, you know, new to the game or they're your updates.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Then, of course, we got Mario Party. Well, that's pre-order. Same with
Yes.
Kirby.
Oh, wait. Hang on a sec. Why am I doing this? We should be doing this in the big TV. And I don't have to hold this. All right. Hold on, everybody. Where's the better?
Okay, now we're on the TV now. So,
Yeah, so I don't have to hold the camera the whole time.
So pretty much, I'm pretty sure here's pretty much your game updates here, pretty much.
Wait, so hold on. Let's take a look at this. So upgrade pack. So you got upgrade packs for
for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay,
so those are available now.
Yeah, so let's just click on one of those and see what the deal is. Okay, so those are not free. So if you already own the game,
so you gotta pay $10 for the upgrade pack.
Right. So it must already know that, because we did that one digitally, so it's already on the system.
Upgrade
so it must
your
know.
adventures in Hyrule on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
I'm guessing it'll probably be $10 for both. Probably.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Which that one's what I'm definitely going to be getting soon.
Yes. And then we have the then these two are pre-orders here with Jamboree and Kirby's Forgotten Land.
Now, Kirby's Forgotten Land, is that a new game? Or it's just an upgrade?
No, it's an upgrade, and it may have the DLC added in, maybe. That may be what. That may be
plus cross. So we already have that.
So we do, but I don't think we have to. I guess there's like a new part. I guess that they added in.
Yeah, so we could pay $20. Oh yeah, because that's the one with the car.
Yeah.
And then that would be get us the update to all that. It looks like Starcross World's going to be another level.
And I think that would be the same for Mario Kart, or not Mario Kart, but Mario Party Jamboree. We got Jamboree TV to add in here.
Right. And did we have Mario Party?
No.
No. Okay.
Need to grab that.
We have one, but I don't think it's that version.
So here we go. So we got some other games here.
Yep. Not too familiar with
And
those.
Scarlet and Violet here.
So this is the one you definitely want to get.
So I think this is actually the bundle for both of them.
Yes, not the update.
Not the update. The
Okay.
update is free, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh wait, there's one too. Echoes of Wisdom.
So now I think we're just into games now, not really anything updated here.
Okay, so we don't have Echoes of Wisdom, right? But that's the newest one we haven't played.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna plan on ordering that one. Just see how much is it still just 60? Yes, good. Still $60, just like the Switch version, which I guess I don't know if they've updated that at all for Switch 2.
Anyway, I
In a huddle.
don't think anyone's really interested in our purchasing choices here.
Oh, okay.
Really, anyone cares about that?
Got it.
So, yeah, now you can saw with everything's in the eShop, and I think that might be about it. I think.
Exactly. So
Other
yeah,
than
this is cool.
a few little things that me and Dad are probably gonna test out later on or something. So make sure to check out our. Make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications because we will be streaming Mario Kart World.
Yeah, and that's coming up next. As you can see here, it looks like it's finished Age of Calamity, I guess.
And now on to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
So it's going to do each individual game, and you can see the download bar, status bar below them. So it's going to go through each one. So it's going to take quite a long time. Like I said, a lot of games here.
Yes.
And then, yeah, so, and these are all our virtual games. And then I think, like Boog said, give us a minute. We're going to go get a real cartridge and pop it in and see what it says when it gets a real cartridge.
Yes.
So give us a couple seconds for that.
Okay, so we have inserted Super Mario Odyssey now.
Yeah, it's our cartridge test.
Yes.
So first cartridge we put in is Odyssey. And now I think if Boo clicks on it, it's going to offer us yes. Couldn't find some necessary data. Download that data now.
Yes.
So, of course, we're downloading so much right now. Our internet's probably going to explode
Yes.
as it's trying to download pretty much every game at one time. But looks like this is a pretty short little update here.
Yeah. It's only going to take a minute, so
Right.
don't even think we may not even need to cut for this.
Yeah, so I think every game that they have an update for, every cartridge, as soon as you pop it in, you're going to get this menu. So I would expect this to happen to Breath of the Wild. But then you'll have to pay. Well, no, that one you're going to have to pay.
Yeah, that one's you have to pay
The
for.
$10. And then I guess when you put that in, it'll work
Guess so.
somehow. So, same thing for Tears of the Kingdom. So I'll definitely be doing both of those, I'm sure.
All right.
All right, so now you just got to pick your user. Where's all your save stuff, dude?
It's under me.
Okay.
That's where my save file is. So I guess here we go. We'll get to see what's new for Odyssey, I guess, right here, right now. I think this is the first time anyone's seen this.
I know. We might would have need to play this on the regular Switch first to compare.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we'll even notice.
Well, I've played it relatively recently.
Oh, okay. See if you can tell anything.
Super Mario Odyssey!
Oh, here we go. It just tells us.
Oh, okay. So what do we got?
Update notifications. Game share is now available. So
Oh.
two players option from. Oh, okay. So now you can play 2-player on the game share.
Oh, okay.
I think that's it. That's all you get.
That's it.
That's all you get.
All right.
Okay. At least it's. There you go.
All right. I mean, it looks amazing, but it kind of always has.
Let's see. I'll switch over to.
What's playing VR? Has it always had that?
I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna load in the main file here. Yeah, this is my main file here.
Okay.
There you go.
Of course, it shows that we're online. Right now, you'll earn extra coins by playing in Luncheon Kingdom. Your rank increase. Check
Oh,
in
yeah,
with
that's the
Luigi.
Luigi balloon stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's not new.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, definitely looks better here.
Right, right.
You can see Mario's mustache in a way we've never seen before.
Yes, yes. So I think we've got a little bit of improved graphics here.
Yeah. Alright, now to head to every single kingdom and see how it looks different.
Wow. This does look pretty fantastic, I have to say. Yeah. Not that it looked bad before, but yeah, this is quite good. It's crisper, I guess.
Yeah. Where do we want to head first?
Which our problem is too, this is also a newer TV for us. So I don't know if we actually
No,
played
10+.
it.
I don't think we played on this TV yet.
Yeah. So that could be part of it. But this does look I know we played a lot of it on the TV on the inside,
Yeah.
and yeah, this looks good. I don't know if this is 4K or not though. Not sure. It didn't give us a lot of details there. Let me do a little search. So I think I saw something online where it tells you.
Yeah, it seems like it's moving faster
Um,
too. Like the animations and stuff. seem
Yeah,
to
the
be
frame
moving
rate could
faster.
be.
Yeah.
It's probably improved.
Yeah.
Hope it's small.
And like loading stuff. It's like. Oh, yeah, look at this.
Yeah, here we go. We got some fog and water effects. Look at the water. Yeah, this is spectacular, guys. This looks really good. Really good.
Yeah, you can take a look at Rexy up there.
Right. What we're playing on is 85-inch Samsung 4K TV, which, like I said, is just a couple months old. But yeah, this looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm very impressed.
Check it out, T-Rex. The quality we've never seen before.
Wow, he does look good.
And now it's time for Dino Skip. We'll do Dino Skip for the first time on Switch 2. No, I would really like to get it out for that. Oh, you know what would be... Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Just warp to the top.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, so yeah, here is the list of free updates. So ARMS, we have that game. Big Brain Academy, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics, Game Builder Garage, New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. So it says, now, I think that's what we have, right, dude?
Not on the Switch.
Oh, okay, no, okay. So Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet, is that the major offender?
Yes.
Okay, so those are getting visual upgrades, resolution, and frame rate upgrades. Alright, we're also getting an upgrade for Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, which I know we have that one. That one's going to get visual upgrades, resolution, frame rates, and it's getting converted to 4K. It's also getting Game Share, and Super Mario 3D World 2 players in Bowser's Fury, and local online game sharing.
Check out Luncheon Dad.
Yeah, so that's a pretty big update, dude, for 3D World.
Look at Luncheon Kingdom.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this looks spectacular. So we can definitely see the upgrades. Does it feel smoother? That would be the frame rate part of it. I mean, not that it was bad before, but you think it feels a little faster?
Yeah, definitely more like in the loading, not really gameplay
Oh,
wise.
okay. Gotcha.
That's kind of where I noticed it more.
Yeah. So this is what we're getting for Odyssey. So for this particular game, you're getting visual upgrades, resolution and frame rate, game share, 2 players local, online game chat sharing. So this one doesn't say going to 4K, so I guess it didn't go that high, but the resolutions are better, as you can tell.
Let's check out Seaside Kingdom.
So you're, okay, here we go, Boog. So we're also getting one for Echo of Wisdom, which was Zelda, which we don't have that one yet. But that one's going to 4K. And one we do have, Link's Awakening, is also going to 4K.
Oh yeah, okay.
So, very awesome. I'll
Yes.
check all that out. So much to do, so much time.
Exactly. And now we're just going through kingdom to kingdom, taking out all the new stuff.
All the upgrades here.
Upgrades here. Yeah, I could definitely tell during that scene where we see Mario, it definitely looks a lot smoother than on the Switch one.
Yeah.
It moves by a lot faster.
I think the water looks better. Crisper, clearer.
Yeah, get ready for this one, Dad.
Wow. Yeah, the lighting, yeah, I think looks better. So yeah, I'm seeing a lot of difference here now. This is good. Beautiful.
Yes.
quite amazing. And you got to think, this is an 8-year-old game.
Exactly.
You know, this came out with launch, right?
Yeah.
Same year. I think this is the holiday release, maybe.
Yeah.
Of 2017.
Yes.
So yeah, very, very cool.
Like, that's like 8 years ago now.
Yeah, 8 years. So yeah,
You can check out all the outfits.
right? My favorite's the caveman.
Which I like to do,
I have one just like it. Mom's into that whole caveman thing.
check this out. This
Oh.
combo.
Oh, oh, nice. So it could be dry bones.
You can kind of be dry bones, yeah.
I like. Very cool.
Oh yeah, there's one more I want to check out first. We gotta check out the moon.
All right. Oh yeah, I think we'll check out the moon. Then we'll cut this here and then we'll jump into it because I think we're kind of getting a little off topic from what our original video was.
We
But
got distracted.
you've seen the first update anyway for this first game. I think it was a good example because this definitely looks just a lot more crisper and clear. I don't know how to describe, you know, the visual effects, but it does look better, definitely. Without knowing any of the technical words to go on with that.
Yeah.
Other than, it just looks good. I
Brother,
like it a lot.
going to the moon.
Whoa.
Now this isn't the best part about this kingdom, you know? The best part is this.
Wow. Earth.
Yes.
Yeah. This looks so good. Amazing. This is what makes me want Galaxy 3 badly.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Keep tuned to the channel. We'll keep throwing Switch 2 updates with you over the next couple of weeks, I'm sure at least.
Yeah.
But and don't forget our regular stuff too is still coming every day. Action
Yep.
figure download or action figure reviews, all that good stuff. So we're not abandoning that, but you know, like I said, we only get a new Nintendo console once every decade. So
Yeah.
yeah. So this is fun. Take care, everybody.
Like, subscribe, everyone. Bye.